men, but be with the type of black man that you're dealing with. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. If you're going to talk about nakers and black men are dusty, you need a clean-cut professional, or at least a nigga that's about his business, that's on top of his game. And sorry to say, baby, you ain't got that. You're flogging, you're flexing. And you think we ain't got enough common sense to see it. So you can talk about dusty nakers, but when we look at the guy that you're with, it's like 2 + 2 ain't 5, Nala. We don't believe you. Matter of fact, we know that you're lying. It ain't even about belief anymore. These are blatant lies that you're telling. Pedos, what are you doing about pedos in real life? You're doing nothing. You got pedophiles in your neighborhood. You ain't doing nothing, homie. But you get on the internet and make it seem like you're just so against it, but in real life, you do nothing about it. You're just babbling to these goofy ass bitches who don't know no better. Like you really love the community. Stop it. This is what he said. Stop tagging me about the abortion your mother didn't have. I don't give a fuck about how you feel about me supporting black women. No, nigga, you supported divested black women. You wasn't supporting respectable black women. So Taz said, we're mad that he supports black women. No, nigga, you support divested black women. You picked the worst group of black women to stand behind in order to build your channel, and you think we don't see it. You picked the worst group of black women to stand behind because you felt like it would be beneficial for you trying to build your channel. You knew what those females were doing was wrong. You knew what they were doing was trifling, but you stood behind them because you felt like it would elevate your channel if you stood behind CNG, if you stood behind your wife, if you stood behind these black female divestors and pretend like you wasn't a naker. You stood behind black female divestors while pretending like you wasn't a naker. You stood behind black female divestors while pretending like you wasn't a naker, when you was a naker the whole time, the same dusty one they was talking about.